and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah Hardy and you can find me at the blog mymontanakitchen.com, where you'll find hundreds of family-friendly recipes that everyone in your family will love. I like to do easy things, nothing too complicated. And today we are going to be revisiting an old recipe on my blog that you may not even know about, and that is a recipe for pumpkin chocolate chip pecan protein bars. Now, this was very early in my blogging journey. I'd only been at it for a couple months and I put all these words in there, you know. I'm not sure that you would really call them a protein bar because it only equals out to about 9 grams of protein per bar, so that's not really amazing. But there's coconut oil in them, there's collagen in them, and protein powder. And plus they just taste delicious and they're kind of fudgy. So I'm gonna show you how to make them. They're super easy. You basically mix everything up. You put it in a bar pan or in an 8x8 or something, you know, and then you put it in the refrigerator to chill. And when they get firm, you eat them. I mean, it doesn't get much more simple than that. There's no baking required. You don't have to turn on your oven. So let's get to it and I'll show you how easy these pumpkin protein bars are to make. All right, so we're gonna start with some pumpkin, of course. And I'm just gonna put that right in my batter bowl. This is a Pampered Chef batter bowl. I love it. It has measurements on it. It has a pour spout if you want to make pancakes or something like that. It's perfect for sourdough. It's perfect for all kinds of things, like these bars we're gonna make today. But I'm just gonna measure out some pumpkin, and then I'm going to measure out some, let's do coconut oil next. Melted coconut oil. And then I'm gonna measure out some almond butter, unsweetened almond butter. Then I'm gonna mix it with my hand mixer just so that it's all well combined. All right, perfect. It's very runny, that's okay. It will solidify shortly because of the coconut oil. All right, then I'm gonna add some vanilla. Where did my vanilla go? Vanilla. And we're gonna add cinnamon. Then we're gonna add just a dash of nutmeg, not very much, just a little tiny, yep, that's probably too much actually. And then we're gonna add collagen. We're gonna add protein powder. This is the plant protein powder from Trim Healthy Mama, but you can use whatever kind of protein powder you have on hand, it's totally fine. We're gonna add some sweetener. I'm using Gentle Sweet, but again, you can use whatever you have on hand. It would probably be best to use a powdered kind of sweetener though for this particular recipe. And then we're gonna add some pecans, and I'm not gonna add too many this time. I'm just gonna kind of break them in my hand and add them. This is very customizable, by the way. And you probably could use natural peanut butter if you don't have almond butter, or if you don't want to use almond butter for whatever reason. I think it probably would work fine, but I've not actually tried that myself, so I can't say 100% that it would work. And then we're gonna add a few chocolate chips. These are from Thrive Market. They're sugar-free, and I really like them. They're mini chocolate chips. So we're just gonna add some of those. See, I'm not even measuring. It's fine. It's all good. And then we're just gonna stir it to combine. It will thicken a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna pour it into the bar pan. Now I am a Pampered Chef consultant, and so I'm gonna use today the Pampered Chef bar pan. It is silicone, it has a hard plastic lid, and it's perfect for these bars. So we're just gonna pour it into this, put the lid on, and put it in the freezer for the bars to harden. All right, we're gonna pour these into the bar pan. I'm just going to take the back of my spoon and kind of spread them out a little bit to make sure it fills the full mold. A few of these are bigger or smaller than others, so the portion sizes aren't going to be exact as far as how much protein, you know, is in each one. Okay, so I have it here. We're going to put the lid on. And then I'm gonna put it in my freezer and wait for these bars to harden. It's been about half an hour since I put them in the freezer. So I pulled them out. They definitely can stay longer than that. But with the coconut oil, and these are pretty thin, I think they're pretty much ready. So here's what they look like. And here's one, it's pretty thin, because this bar pan is thinner, but it's like fudge. In fact, I was just thinking today about making a pumpkin fudge recipe. I think I might do that. But in the meantime, this would work as well. Plus it has protein powder, collagen, coconut oil, all those good for you ingredients. So, a couple things though. I mixed that with a spoon. You saw me mix it with a spoon. Next time, I would mix it with the hand blender, just like I did when I mixed the almond butter, coconut oil, and pumpkin, because there are clumps of protein powder. Let's see here. You can kind of see right here, it kind of looks like a white chocolate chip, but that's not what it is. It's a little clump of protein powder, or I don't think it's collagen, I think it's protein powder. So I would definitely use a hand mixer next time to make sure that all of the powders are completely incorporated and smooth. And then I would add in the pecans and the chocolate chips. Now, you could use Lily's white chocolate chips or Bake Believe or whatever kind of chocolate chips you like to use. You could use that in place and it would be like a white chocolate chip pumpkin. That sounds delicious. So it's, like I said, it's so customizable. If you want to add something else to it, you can. If you wanted to add like pepitas, you know, pumpkin seeds to it, that'd be a great addition, and add just a little extra. You can do whatever you want. And if you don't have a bar pan like this, then you can just use an 8x8 square pan, line it with parchment paper, pour the mixture in there, and then freeze it, cut it into squares or bars or whatever you want to do. I mean, you really can't mess it up. Now, I will say that if your coconut oil starts to solidify before you get it poured in the pan, because that is a thing that sometimes might happen. You can just pop it in the microwave for a minute, not a minute, for a few seconds until it melts again, and then it'll be fine to go. But these need to be kept in the refrigerator. You don't have to keep them in the freezer, but keep them in the fridge. They will kind of melt in your fingers because of the coconut oil. So when you're eating them, you can eat them fast. You can eat them with a fork, or you can wrap them in a piece of parchment paper and eat them that way. Whatever you want to do. But I think it would be fine, like if you wanted to take one with you and it was frozen, I think you could do that. I don't know, I've not tried that. But anyhow, I hope you'll give these a try. These pumpkin protein bars, they're perfect for the fall season. Have protein, collagen, coconut oil, all the good things. They're low carb, they're sugar free, and I hope you'll give them a try. The link to the full recipe is in the video description. You can click there. There's also links to the batter bowl from Pampered Chef and this handy dandy bar pan from Pampered Chef. If you want to check that out, you can check those out in the links below also. All right, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.